Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode. Today we're taking a sponsored look at Kitsumon, an NFT game that is very complex, has loads of really good and interesting features to it. We're going to take through all the aspects of the game, things that you can purchase right now available on the marketplace, kitsus. We're going to be talking about potions, how they play a part in the game, talking about the land sale that you can take part in now. We're going to be talking about the game itself and the utility that you're going to get out of some of these NFTs. You can find all the links to this project down below. Now, if you do want to take part in the Gleam competition to win one of those 5 lots of $20 US, all you got to do is go down to the Gleam competition in the description, click on that, and then complete some of the social actions to gain entries into that competition. Right, so what is Kitsumon? It is about collecting, breeding, caring for adorable kitsu pets from professions like farming, fishing, crafting, and more, and an in-depth breeding system. All the way to epic MOBA PvP modes, land acquisition. Kitsumon has everything that you'd want from this type of game. They have a kitsu dex where you can learn about the kitsus themselves, a digital DNA and breeding system that's really complex, taking traits and genes from the two kitsus that you breed together. You'll be able to train them and up their stats. Breeding will be complex with the fact that they'll have hidden genes as well as one visible gene. We're going to be doing a deep dive into that system and how it's going to work in a minute. As you'd expect, breeding will involve parent A and parent B forming together, and there will also be bloodlines and royalty reward system built into the DNA of the kitsu for their creators. So you can earn passive income from any trades involving a kitsu that you have royalty percentages on for life. So here's where you can actually earn money without having to do anything, just from having had a kitsu that maybe has really good traits and you sell to other people. There's going to be a whole economy around it with the KMC token. We'll get into the details of that in a bit, and there will going to be an in-game currency known as candy in the game. So how can you get started in this game? Well, Marketplace already has kitsus available for you to be able to purchase. So the world of Kitsumon is currently populated by 20 different primordial Gen 0 kitsus. As you can see, they have a whole variety of different traits. You can bid using the KMC token to be able to pick some of these up. They have the eggs available as well, hybrid eggs, and further down the line there will be more items available. Great to see that they've got this up and running, functioning really well. Another way that you can get involved is their land sale. So this is currently going on at the moment. The team is a perfect blend of creative and technical mastery. The Kitsumon team is a dedicated bunch of people. The CEO, James Kirkby, he's got experience going all the way back since he was 18, getting into software development and bringing that into the NFT gaming space. They're all docs, so you can check in their LinkedIn profiles for their experience. You can see that looking over the information of them, they have a combination of skills and background to be able to bring this game into fruition. So land sale distribution is happening right now. It's going on until the 31st of October, and you can get involved in these different rounds. So we can see that there are 3 types: standard, special, premium. There'll be a different variety of distributions and available plots, premium obviously being the rarest. You have a seed round of 75 USDC, but beyond that we have batches going all the way from $85 up to the final batch at $175. Then when it goes to public auction, the prices of those will increase significantly, so it's better to get in early on these. Buyers will be able to get their land in a blind sale with hidden coordinates during the seed and private rounds. Then in the public, you'll be able to bid directly on the land that you want. Picking up some land during batch 1, you could pick up a premium land for $85 rather than having to pay the $400 if you're lucky. During the private round, you'll be able to get land exclusively by burning your KMC tokens. The public round will be an English auction style with floor prices for each plot of land, allowing buyers to bid on the land that they would like. Public round, however, will have an English auction style with floor prices for each plot of land. Now you can take part in this now using the link down below. It is a special referral link. You'll be able to generate referral links as well, and there'll be actually benefits to doing that. And I think what they've built into their game throughout the land, potions, throughout the Kitsumon is a good reward system for those who are early adopters to the game. If you get involved and then refer other people, you get some payback for other people doing transactions and transfers and sales. If we dig deeper into the land, they have individual biomes available within the map. So there will be the plains biome, forest biome, desert biomes, oasis biome, snow biome, glacier biome, swamp biome, badlands biome, beach biome, stone biome, moon touched biome, void biome, and my favorite looking, the forbidden forest biome. All of these lands will be positioned somewhere on this land, the land of Terosia. And each of these will have different bonus effects, bar the plains, which has no bonus effects. So there are 6 types available: farming, mining, fishing, crafting, cooking, and alchemy. All of them beneficial to the ecosystem. So you might choose to specialize in something that gives you a boost in your biome. So let's take the void, for example. This doubles the positive effect of bordering regions and removes the negative effect. It increases alchemy speed and increases alchemy XP. So realistically, you're probably going to want to be an alchemist in the void. If you go to somewhere like an oasis, farming XP is increased, you get bonus cooking XP, bonus pond fish growing. So this is really quite a good one to give you a coverage over 3, the fishing, cooking, and farming. However, some of these have negative effects. So see, the oasis has minus tree disease. It does also give you that plus an alchemy as well. It's a pretty good one for 2.1% rarity. This is going to mean that you can't rely on just one piece of land and the resources that you get from that. You might have to trade with other people. But having a land that specializes in one profession means that you'll be able to trade a certain resource a lot better, maybe quicker. You might catch more fish that you can be able to trade with other people for things that you need. So as mentioned below, there are 3 land types: standard, special, and premium. Premium being the rarest. This actually has you the ability to host battle arena, so you could run your own esports events with these when it comes to the MOBA PvP. You have Kitsu breeding stations, rare quests for all professions, premium items, potions and food recipes, and triple size storage with this. Whereas with special, you're not going to get that arena, you're going to get a Kitsu breeding station, but you're not going to get as big an increase to your size storages. You'll get the items, potion, food recipes, crafting, and alchemy and cooking quests as well, but you're not going to get the rare quests for all professions. They also have a first come first serve staking pool in anticipation for the land sale. So all your stake tokens can be burned during the lockup period if you choose to buy in the land sale, granting you the full APR bonus instantly, so you have more funds to get land with. You can stake your KMC now at 15% APR to get more land. Whitelisting is really easy. Just use the link down below. There you'll find a form which you can fill in your details. Add me to the Kitsumon newsletter. You can put out the amount that you anticipate to spend on land, and then you provide your crypto wallet. So just copy that from your MetaMask, and then please confirm it as well. Then you can put where you heard about the whitelisting event from, and then submit. They will have a guild system within the game, which again will help with that passive income because there'll be a rental service. This will give you a complete guide on your guild statistics. There'll be governance within your guilds, team building and management, guild chat, guild vault, guild marketplace, and onboarding and guild referral. I think this is going to be really good for creating a good social aspect, good community aspect to the game. And the land rental system will mean that there's benefits for not only you as a holder, but for other people being able to benefit from your land, but not having to invest as many tokens as actually purchasing a land whole. So the land sale, as mentioned, is happening right now, with the private sale having been started on the 27th of September. They've got launchpad sales running through loads of different marketplaces, some of their partnerships that they've made. Babylon's marketplace is a huge marketplace, Liquidifty I've used before, and then you've got the private sale ending on the 31st of October 2022. So if you really want to get a chance to get a premium for a smaller price rather than buying it straight off with $400, then now's your opportunity to do so. Public sale will then be in November, where those prices do increase. Each of the professions are integral to the economy of the game, and you will require resources or things from each of these. Farming is going to be important for creating certain ingredients. Those can be used in cooking and alchemy and traded on the marketplace. Mining is one of the main professions in the game. It's where you can get rare resources. These can be used for crafting amazing items. There are 4 types of crafting: tool crafting, construction, smithing, and innovation. All of them important for creating certain items. Specializing as a cook will mean that you're able to create dishes, some of them which will actually boost the stats of your trainer and your kitsu, and also boost your morale and the overall happiness. Fishing looks to be a unique experience on its own, where you can try and search and fish for really rare ones that you can catch and then sell in the marketplace, or you can raise and breed them as well. Alchemy will be by far the most unique profession that you can get involved in. It will be all about crafting things that are magical, that will help you boost items. They will also be imported in using some of the materials that you've made through farming, and could also be used to form candy, the in-game currency. Now let's talk about another feature that is already live: breeding. So kitsus have already been on sale, and you are able to hatch your kitsu egg. So here we can see the stats are displayed, their attacks, their passive abilities. They have so many different traits that will make breeding really complex. Here you can combine 2 Gen 0 NFTs using potions, which we'll talk about in a bit, to breed. They're integral for this. Accept it, put it through as a transaction, confirming this through your MetaMask wallet or whatever you want to use. I recommend MetaMask, it's always the best. The egg will then be hatched and you can prepare to see your hybrid. So here we have a hybrid egg, infinite possibilities. Confirm that as a transaction and you'll mint that to the blockchain. You hatched a best jeweled royalty. So once you've picked up one of your kitsus, you can go to the account bit and go to breeding. This is where you can select parent A kitsu and parent B. Now you really have to take a good deep look at their stats and what traits, abilities they have. Some obviously will be hidden with their hidden genes, but you can take a look at the ones that you would like to breed. Once you've selected them, you can view their stats and start breeding. It'll cost 1 infinity potion for the time you breed 2 kitsus together. To stock up these, you can head over to the potions sale page. So these potions will obviously be a very popular thing, an important feature to have in the game. And again, they have a referral feature here. So if you send this link to some people and they buy a potion, you can receive a percentage of every sale. So if they keep buying potions, you will get some kickback from that. So you'll be told the cost to breed, estimated transaction fee. This is all done on the Polygon network, so you're going to expect quick and very cheap transactions. Once you've initiated the breeding contest, it'll take some time for it to hatch, but then once it is hatched, you will have your kitsu available. Let's take a bit of a deep dive into the mechanics of breeding so that you're not wasting breeds on 2 parents that may not actually create the best kitsu for you. You want to focus on finding 2 parents that really create a strong kitsu for you to be able to battle with. So in Kitsumon, kitsu parents actually pass their genetics to their offspring, creating a combination of body parts from both the parents that are represented in the hybrid. Each kitsu contains a variety of different body parts. When the kitsus breed, 2 genes are passed on from each parent for each body part. For every body part like the legs, chest, her head for example, there's a pool of 4 genes. 3 of those, as we mentioned, are hidden. 1 will be clear for you to be able to see. The primary visible genes has a 40% chance of being expressed, being passed on, while the 3 hidden genes have a 20% chance. So it does give you, if you are breeding, you do have a good primary gene, then it gives you a good chance of being able to get that if you're breeding it with them for being passed on. Where the complexity comes in is that it's done for every single body part. So trying to get all the parts that you want that maybe or all certain primary gene becomes very difficult to be able to do. But that's what you want in a game like this. You want the strongest, perfect Kitsumon to be really, really hard to breed and for people to have to invest a lot of potions to be able to get it. And yeah, if you refer that person and they're using loads of potions, then more money to you. But kitsu body parts are far more important than just the cosmetic aspect. So a kitsu's abilities are directly tied to those body parts. So if you want your hybrid to inherit a certain sun shield ability, then the parent will need to pass on the Goldorado tail to his offspring, because the tail itself contains the ability inside it. So even with just 2 kitsus, the possibilities are nearly endless. Now just imagine what amazing things can be created with 20 kitsus they already have on the marketplace. The options will just get better and better. The lineup of kitsus is always going to be growing as well. So potentially you could see some from Gen 0 being really, OP, and then Gen 1 could come in, and you might need to breed a Gen O with a Gen 1 to be able to create an even stronger kitsu in the future. So they're all made up of 3D models with animations, so they truly feel alive. You can view them in the 3D view that they have on the website. And I think they've done a really good job with the design. I really like the individual features on them. And I think going with the kind of cats in the Kitsumon style feline creatures, I think they look really good. So when breeding, you'll have to take into account the stats and abilities that you want to have for your kitsu. Also, there'll be elemental affinity to take into account. So as we can see, you've got elements like fire, earth, shadow, light, And elements work same way as stats in that each element offers a strength or weakness against other elements. Additionally, depending on how much an element has a Kitsu has, it will get different elemental bonuses. So one element has an increase in power of any attack, defense, trap, heal, or other abilities with a matching type by a percentage, going to 4 times elemental affinity, 8 times elemental nature, providing an increased power bonus, and then 12 times elemental soul, provides an even greater power bonus to that element type to the abilities. This creates an increased elemental weakness to opposing elemental attacks, provides an elemental resistance against attacks from that element type. It also means that it's possible for Kitsus to feature multiple different elemental bonuses, affinities or nature in varying combinations, but only one elemental soul. So increasing further how complex this breeding system is going to be. So you've got your land and you've got your Kitsus. What are you going to do with them? You're going to train them to battle. You can train them in PvE mode, and you can battle in a 5 versus 5 or a 3 versus 3 MOBA gameplay, facing off against players around the world, featuring both player-controlled and non-player controlled opponents. Players will be able to battle to defeat their opponents and reign victorious. And there will also be team battles. This is where the guild system is going to come really good, inviting players to be able to create a battle team. These will be invite only and be able to be accessed in a special league, ladders and tournaments. In my opinion, economies for them to be stable in games are only going to work if you have fierce competition in games, because that's the only thing people are going to trade, you know, the monetary advantage, you know, you're selling your tokens off straight away back to USDT. The only thing that's going to stop people do that is to be like, well, actually, I really want to play the game and invest in my Kitsus, and I want to get to a point where I can battle with the best, and, you know, spend my money just here, a little bit here, a little bit there, on potions, on items in the game, or things that I can access through my land. And the battle arena, I think, will be a big part of maintaining this economy. Second to that, I think it's about having a good upgrade system. You know, having infinity potions to be able to upgrade to create better Kitsus, land expansion and features that will come with that, the Kitsumon store and how you'll be able to get items, things that you'll actually need to boost your Kitsus, and then also subscriptions. So players will be able to purchase subscriptions that will reward with them with various benefits, ranging from bags of candy, potion boosts, additional land, and more. I think subscription services are really good. They usually offer better value for money, but more people therefore subscribe to them. And to be the best in the battle arena, you are going to have to enhance your Kitsus, enhance their stats, train them, and breed the best traits out of them, and create a varied squad that has different elemental affinities so that you can deal with other, you know, the counters. And all the work that you do in your profession will feed into boosting your Kitsus up so they can battle in that arena stronger, and hopefully bring you notoriety in the Kitsumon universe. As mentioned before, they do have tokens in the game. They have the KMC token, so this is going to be used for future egg sales, shop purchases where you can purchase your land, your Kitsus off the marketplace, trading NFT assets and more. And then you have the in-game candy token. So this will be used for in-game purchases only. You will be able to purchase things like daily power-ups, subscriptions, and items using candy. If you want to know the specifics on the KMC tokenomics, you can go check them out and check out things like vesting periods, the original price of the token. What's great about this project, it already has a really good community. You can go and check this out by following their socials, you know, 50k plus on their Twitter. They have a Discord as well that you can join, and a Telegram group. Definitely go follow those for any updates, follow any competitions, giveaways they might be doing in the future. This game is obviously going to be run through the players, and the fact that they sold 100% of their blind boxes in initial NFT offering sales just shows that there's already a good portion of people who are invested in this game who have some of these NFTs. A total of 27,820 eggs were sold. This is huge considering some really good projects out there have struggled to sell out of 10,000 of their NFTs. The marketplace has been functioning well, has already had some good trade volume on it. They are really trying to target an audience that is huge. If they can do what Pokemon did for the NFT universe, then it could be really, really successful. They hope to have esports as a key part of this. Remember, you can have those arenas if you have some of the premium land. And yeah, if they could, we need a good, solid esports game in the NFT universe. and games like this are obviously very popular outside of the NFT world. So check it out. That is Kitsumon. Find all the information on this, all the links down in the description below. Let me know if you've enjoyed the video by hitting the like button. It always helps the channel out as well. Hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future content. That is all from me. See you guys soon.